Today starts a new chapter of our lives. Boat projects time. We are going to spend 1 month in a marina to do some boat work. I'm Roberta.
And I'm Duca.
And after 2 years bringing the sailboat that was neglected for over 22 years back to life, it's finally time to start exploring.
So don't forget to subscribe and to join us every Sunday for a new episode. As we're going to spend a month in a marina, it's not fair to go straight from here to a marina. We're going to go to a beautiful island first to spend 1 day as a vacation, our last day of vacation before the hard work starts.
It's on the way, you know?
Yeah, I mean, like, there's no wind today, no wind tomorrow, no wind the day after tomorrow. So why not motor halfway, spend a day in a beautiful island, and then motor a little bit more?
You actually need to motor because it's been like raining for like 3 days, and we need to turn on the engine anyhow, so why not move while we turn on the engine? Changing of plans.
Yeah.
What happened?
We forgot that we let our friends stay with our electrical winch for like maybe the last 5 days, and we are gonna go to the boat yard to do some boat work, so that means we need our tools. So we're gonna float around the bay and wait for them to bring with their dinghy. Our tools transport just left, so now it's time to go.
Working while sailing.
This sheet for the main was supposed to be 4x1 and we end up using 3x1. That means we have a lot of line left that's just sitting here on the sun. So we're gonna cut and do the finishings. Yes, I did already on the mainsail. That's really good. So the mainsail now is already the perfect size.
And we have all that's left. Much better.
We have some extra lines now.
Guess what we have? Some dolphins. We are in Angra dos Reis right now, and we were afraid of coming here because usually there is a lot of boats and parties and a lot of noises around. But today is Monday. I can see some boats there already, but I think it's less than normal. So we decided to come to this beach because everyone says that it's one of the most beautiful ones here in Angra dos Reis. You can see like 10 meters deep.
It's pretty. The water is just so clear, and there is a floating restaurant right there. The nature is just amazing. The trees are just awesome. We need to anchor and then we can explore a little bit. I wish I had filmed that. You didn't see. I could see the anchor all the way going down. The anchor is just flat on the ground.
So today we came all the way from here until here.
Cruisers are weird people. They see a really clear, beautiful water. The first thing they do, what it is? To work.
I had a dream that you were mine. You lit the flame right over the line. On my darkest day, like a balloon under the sea, I rose up from pressure beneath over the line.
Now that I work enough, let's go to shore a little bit. The bottom at least now is like pretty good, and we can spend a month in the marina, and hopefully we just can maybe clean 1 time in between this month. In Brazil it's tough. We just keep fighting against the barnacles every single day. But sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Now we need to enjoy, please. Now it's real. Let's go to the beach. Check the dog.
Whoa, it's an aquarium. The water today is so much better than yesterday.
I think we might need to go.
So now let's go to the shore before the motorboats arrive.
They're coming soon for sure. Officially old. I cannot do it anymore. I'm old. Hello from up the tree. You. So clear.
The idea was to go snorkeling, but
We don't really need. We can see from the dinghy. It's amazing. Seems like we are underwater already, but we see no life at all. The water is just amazing clear, but there's no life. I think we're gonna go dive on Odd. Around Odd they have a lot of fish because I think they eat the barnacles, so I think there is even better than here, it seems like.
let's go to our private island.
Oh, Odd is a private island now. The last step I need to do in order to have a proper clean hole, I just need to get like a wipe and just wipe the hole a little bit, because one part that I used the machine yesterday, it was full of green, but the other part I have done already like 2 weeks ago, and it has a little bit of green already because, you know, 2 weeks in Brazil, you grow things. Are you ready? I don't think we need to go dive, we just give some food and that's it. And I thought I was the only one addicted to coffee, caffeine. They like caffeine too. Amazing. That's the best island on the island. The worst part of having a shine boat that has like shines is that the welds, I don't want to scratch the welds, so now I'm gonna get like a little brush to brush the welds. Time for some lunch.
forgot to put the meat before the onions, but I think it was good because now it has like the flavor of the onion. And here, these beans that I did the other day, I cooked the other day, but I'm gonna add rice on it, and the rice is gonna cook inside the beans. So I just have one pan.
Perfect.
I just put some cabbage there and it's over.
So cool. It's like an aquarium right on Odd. It's like the best island with fishes around.
On the move again, boat work time. So we are going to spend 1 month in a marina to do some boat work. So stay tuned because we have a lot to do. I don't know if you can see, but it's our anchor right there, 5 meters deep.
I want to see the movement of the anchor when we actually take the anchor out.
Yeah.
I've never seen that before. Can you see the anchor?
Perfectly. I can see perfectly. I'm not sure if they can. And we are out.
We're floating.
We are arriving. It's a condominium with a lot of marinas, so we are going to stay in the same one as our friend Rafa. He works refitting hats. So our friend Rafa lives here and we are going to stay here for a month.
Marina Bracuí, veleiro Odd na escuta, câmbio.
We're gonna have help from land and from the water to park the boat.
Yeah, the thing is we don't know which spot is our spot, and it's much easier because we don't even know if we're gonna go bow first, stern first, so we'll
We
see.
have no idea, we have never
been here. I heard of this place so many times before, and that's a place that also has a lot of people that live aboard their boats, and that's really cool. We have friends living here actually. It's gonna be an awesome month. We're gonna work a lot, we're gonna miss the anchor for sure, but it's gonna be really good.
We have read about this place in so many books and now we are here. Our help is coming. Our friends' boats are here. Both of them.
The catamaran is the first catamaran I ever sailed on. We went from here all the way to our hometown on this one.
Here we are, our
Made it.
new place for the next month.
Yeah, we got sent really far away from the marina. The marina is more like that way, but actually it's good because we have no distraction. We need to work this
Yeah,
month.
indeed.
But if we want to walk there, it's just like a really far walk around the whole condominium. We're gonna put the dingo on the water. It's gonna be our car.
Dingo on the water, let's go to explore.
We need to go check in on the marina, but at least we heard there is a restaurant around. And when I travel with him, everything was just a dream, you know, for the whole cross. And I'm like, no, I'm dreaming on snow. We're gonna start a YouTube channel and it's gonna be really cool and this and that. And maybe with the YouTube channel, we're gonna be able to afford a boat. And that was all a dream. He heard a lot about the channel before the channel exists. And then when we arrived, that was the day I edited the first video of our YouTube channel, the really first one, even before the house, the first one. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's go.
Yeah.
Now that we ate already, time for the bureaucracy.
time to work. We have so many things to do. As we said, today begins the boat work. First step.
We're gonna install this. It's been a long time that we have comments saying that we need to have a lightning spreader on the top of the mast, and the reason why we never bought that is because we cannot find that in Brazil and it would be really expensive to ship from the US. We bought this one on our last trip to the US, and I'm gonna go up the mast and create the hose and the threads and put this in place, and then we have some other things to fix in the mast.
Not sponsored, but I hope it works.
Yeah, we have friends that got hit by lightning and that's no fun. The pack's good at least. Should feel a little bit safer. I'm not sure if this is guaranteed that no lightning is gonna hit us, but I mean, it's better to have than not have. At least it's something that we are trying to avoid lightning. Let's enjoy the view first. What do you say? So the island we were today in the morning is that way, behind the hills. Yeah, there are so many islands. This region, they say, I think there are like maybe 350 islands. And here is the marina. That's the marina, that's the marina. That's Roberta down there. And here we are. I'm gonna go down a little bit to the second spreader to check the line for the lace jack. I don't know if you can see here, but we already broke that one, and the reason why we broke was this chafing right here and right here. So we need to fix this position, otherwise you're gonna break again, and we don't want to keep breaking lines because they cost money. Let me take the block out first. But I think the position's like somewhere here. Time for some tough gel. Tough gel is basically for isolating aluminum from stainless steel, so we don't have electrolysis because of these similar metals. By the way, this is not sponsored. It's just something that a lot of people comment that we should use, so we started using now because we bought on our last trip to the US, and so far we love it. So let's go. Done. One last project.
What we're gonna do?
Yeah, we have one problem. I don't know if you remember, but we broke this line for the lazy jack. Now we cannot tie it up. Like the lazy jack is always falling because I just create a knot and the knot won't go through the blocks. I'm gonna try to create a splice and connect both ends of the line. Let's see if it's gonna work. I'm gonna stretch this and see what happens, and if holds, then we're good. Seems like it's holding really well. I think we're gonna leave like this. I mean, this is not gonna last for a long time, I'm pretty sure. When it breaks, we replace again.
When it breaks again, we replace it again. Luke's up there pulling the cable back. It worked for now.